Previously on Tales of Familial Eternity.
It is a handwritten letter by Regina, and she's also included a very small drawing of herself with a bunch of
There's
hearts.
a little doodle of herself. It's so adorable.
Yes.
The last crystals were given to the very trusted Quinn family. It was given as a gift a long time ago, but I'm sure they won't mind letting us borrow a crystal. Give them the enclosed note, and they will surely comply. Best of luck. P.S. I also included a map to help get you there.
I've forgotten that you have an entire skill that makes this very small next portion essentially mute.
Devora just runs headfirst into the forest. Whoop, whoop, whoop. She's just like whooping it up. She's like, forest time!
Yeah!
Woods! So, Phoenix and Josh look around for this noise, and then they pause, almost knowingly, and they look up, and there are some giant spiders crawling down from the trees.
Oh, so you don't need to worry about the spiders. They're probably small.
Look, I didn't think they were that big. The last person we left off with was Josh, so now it's going to be the spider's turn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so this is the spider that was glittery, and now it's not glittery. It keeps trying to nibble at the wolf, and it's not gonna do that now. You know what? It's gonna try to nibble at Devora, because it realizes there's a connection here, and I don't like you. Oh, but this spider is very bad at biting, it seems. Because I definitely did not. Because that was just a 9. So.
Yeah. Nope.
Yeah. Devora, it's your turn, and there's 2 spiders hanging around you now.
So, I'm just gonna just try and stab the one that I've been fighting this entire freaking thing.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, no, I'm gonna go after the one that's bloodied.
Meanwhile,
Okay.
the spider in front of Phoenix is still screaming because it's still on fire.
It's very traumatizing. Anyway.
Yeah.
That is a 19 plus 5.
Yeah.
Okay, so where is my D8? Just had it. There it is. Yes, so yeah. That's a 4 plus 2, 6.
Okay. Yeah, this is... It can probably take a couple more hits, but maybe not much more than that.
And then with my second attack, Shadowstalker is gonna bite at the bloodied spider.
You just moved away just to get fucked up by a wolf again.
So that's gonna be a 13 plus 4 plus 3.
20.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
that
that
hits.
sounds like a hit.
4 plus 2 plus 3. It's 9 and 2. 2 plus 2 plus 3. That's 7. So 16.
16 points of damage?
Yep.
Oh my god, like, your wolf fucking, like, tears a leg off of this thing.
Ooh.
Oh, that makes me think of Limbo.
Woo!
Yeah, it's exactly like Limbo, except it doesn't have the cool, silhouette art style. This is just normal, gross, real-life art style. Yeah, this spider it's bad. It, like, stumbles back a little bit, and it's also screaming in pain. It's just a bad scene.
Now we have 2 spiders screaming.
Yeah.
Yep.
This isn't okay for anybody.
Fun times. The spider that's near you, Devora, is, like, furious, and it's gonna try to bite you harder than usual. That doesn't mean anything. Like, I don't get an extra roll for that. But that's 15 plus 5.
Damn!
So, that's a nibble. And that is 14 points of damage.
Ouch.
Yeah. The other spider, though, the one that's on fire and screaming,
It's
it just
gonna
keeps
continue to
screaming.
scream.
It's gonna keep screaming,
Oh my God.
but also it's gonna walk backwards away from everybody while screaming. And it just sort of leaves this encounter.
So that spider's just gone now.
Yup, you can hear in the distance screaming.
Man, I hope that thing doesn't catch the rest of the forest on fire.
I'm really starting to think casting Firebolt was a really bad idea.
Yeah, I think Phoenix agrees with you on that. That's bad.
That was a bad idea on my part. Now I'm even more scared.
Perhaps.
Yes, it's gonna be alright. Solis, it's your turn.
Alright, how many spiders are there left? I know
There's
one
two.
One
just-
more.
There's
There's
two.
Oh, two.
Yes.
Which one is
One is like missing a leg.
Wait, I thought we
Yes.
killed one already.
Well, I'm gonna relay. There's one that's missing a leg because your wolf tore off a leg. It's
I thought
barely holding
I
on.
thought Solis killed one with the weapon.
No.
No, it was like barely hanging on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You've just been like attacking that one nonstop, and it's the one that's missing a leg.
Okay.
Then you have the other one that's just doing okay, and then the third one that was on fire that left because it's on
Okay.
fire.
Yeah. A good choice on its part.
And it's probably gonna burn to death soon, so.
Probably.
Probably.
Crispy.
Like you track it down later and just
Really?
like, yes, like it's spider like snacks.
Really? And like someone just makes a joke about that joke
Crispy.
and just like look at her just like, really? Really?
I like how you build up to that story very angrily, but then when it came for Josh to say something, it's like, really? Just very quiet.
He's just giving Solis a look.
And all she said was, crispy.
A very, very light trigger.
Ooh. All right, so what you gonna do?
Okay. I'm probably going to hit somebody with
Who you gonna hit?
I'm gonna hit
Josh, Devora,
No.
Phoenix, anybody.
I'm gonna hit some spider.
Us.
I'm gonna hit it with a sacred flame. And I just
Which one are you gonna hit?
I'm going to hit not the leg one, not the one that missing a leg. I'm gonna hit the full 8-legged one.
Okay.
And I just learned about this, but apparently the spell damages increases by 1d8 when I reach level 5. So
Yeah.
I'm level 6.
Yeah, I'm actually not entirely sure if that increases with your level or if you can use it as a higher spell. Which are
Wait, guiding bolt. What is guiding bolt?
No, not guiding bolt, sacred flame.
Well,
Sacred flame is a cantrip, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a cantrip, so it just increases.
Yeah, it's a cantrip, so it goes up with your level.
Okay.
yeah, once you reach your level 5, you get to roll with Sacred Flame. It's a 2d8, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Like if it's a cantrip spell and you're over level 5 and above.
Yeah, if it's a cantrip, you don't have to worry about spell levels. It just goes up.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I guess that was just the thing that confused me because I am not a wizard, personally. I think wizards are nerds, but I've talked about this with Thunder that my definition of magic users is you have the wizards that are the people who actually actively study magic, and then witches are like the fucking experimental, I'm just gonna throw shit into a cauldron and see what happens type of magic users, and those are the differences for me.
I like
And
it.
I am clearly a witch. I do not care for your studies, and that is why I didn't know this very easily knowable information.
And I know wizard because I know shit. Because I actually did my research.
All right, don't come at me. Anyway,
No.
so Solis, you're going to attack this guy with Sacred Flame?
Yes,
correct?
and they have to succeed on a dex saving throw. I rolled a 14 plus a 4 with my spellcasting ability.
So that's an 18.
Yeah.
All right, that's not going to do it. That
Sweet.
was 7.
So that is 2d8, so that's very nice. That is a 2 and a 6, so 8.
All right, yeah. This one's not actually on fire, but it doesn't like that. It's kind of burned a little bit.
Cool.
Yeah. Alright, so now it gets to be Phoenix's turn. And I think what we're gonna do is we're just gonna keep using that poison spray thing. We might as well. I mean, the spider that was in front of him caught on fire and ran away, so he can't really attack that anymore. Honestly, that whole thing was a little disturbing. So he'll just casually poison spray the one that Solis just attacked.
Sweet.
Okay, yeah, that would do it. Alright, and that's 8 points of damage too. What a coincidence.
Nice.
Yeah. Yep, this spider's still ticking, but it's getting there. Josh, it's your turn.
Okay. Since I'm now 30 feet away, I'm just gonna take out my crossbow and then I'll shoot at one of the spiders, the 8-legged one.
Okay. We're not gonna set any more spiders on fire.
No, that was fucking terrifying for Josh. He's not gonna do that again. That was horrifying.
That was terrifying.
It was. Just kept screaming.
And there were bound to be nightmares after this. That's nope. I don't think I got it. It's an 8 plus 3.
Yeah, that's not gonna do it. You tried though.
I
I'll
tried.
give you that much.
Yeah.
Okay. So now it's the spider's turn. This is the 7-legged spider now. It's going to try to take one final bite out of the wolf. And that is a 16.
Yep, hits.
Nice. Finally gets the nibble on plus and doggo. That's a 13. And once it's done taking a little nibble out of the wolf, it's gonna backtrack a little bit. And now it's Devora's turn.
She's gonna shoot at the spider that just bit her wolf with a longbow.
That's fair.
That's a 17 plus 7.
Yeah, it does it.
That's a 1 plus 2. That's a 3 damage, though.
It's still alive. You hit it in one of its eyes.
Bonus attack gonna do the same thing. That's an 8 plus 7. That's a 15.
Nope, doesn't do it.
Damn.
Alright, and now it's the other spider's turn. It doesn't seem like it has much, like, anywhere else to really go. It's just gonna try to bite at Devora. You're the closest thing. But that was a 13, and I don't think that's gonna do it.
Not a 13.
Nope. Solis, your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna just go for another Sacred Flame on which one had worse off health?
The 7-legged one.
7-legged?
Yeah.
Alright, let's go for Leggy. They have to beat a 15, because it's 11 plus 4.
It's not going to be able to do that.
Sweet.
It only has 7 legs.
Okay, so first one is a 4, and second one is a 6, so 10.
Yeah, it's done.
Yay!
You just murdered it.
And now there's one more spider.
Yep, there's only one. And then there was one.
Goodbye, Leggy.
You lived a good spider life. All I wanted to do was get a meal. And then this happened.
I like to imagine that while Shadowstalker didn't do anything the last round, he's just chewing on that spider leg he ripped off.
Delicious.
There's just green splotches of blood on his fur.
Gonna have to give you a bath, buddy.
Tastes so yummy.
You love that crunch.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, sweet fantasy Jesus. Alright. Well, while your wolf does that, I think Phoenix is gonna just do another one of those poison sprays, because that seems to be working out pretty well. Continues to be working. Let's see how much damage I can do. So that was 13 points of damage. Ooh, the last remaining spider is officially bloodied now.
Fuck yeah.
Excellent.
Nice. So I'm gonna cast Ray of Frost.
Okay. So we've gone from setting spiders on fire to freezing them.
At least it won't scream.
It's not gonna scream this time.
You can't scream in ice.
It has no mouth. It got melted off. It has no mouth, but it must scream.
Nope, I missed. It's a 4 plus 5. That's 9.
Ooh, that doesn't do it.
Man, my rolls just like took a downfall real quick.
He's still scared.
Yeah.
Josh just isn't having a good time. He's just scared.
He's a
That is
scared boy.
true. That is true. Some of my rolls are pretty accurate because he's terrified.
Alright, so while Josh is being too scared to set another thing anywhere near fire or ice, it's going to be Devora's turn.
Going to stab at that spider with my rapier.
Ooh,
That's a nat 20.
Oh
nice!
shit!
So that's
Wow.
so that's 10 points of damage.
This spider is not appreciating any of this.
Second attack.
Oh, that's right. I almost forgot.
That's a 12 plus 5. That's a 17.
Yep, that does it.
That's 5 points of damage in total.
Yep. Does not appreciate any of
So
this
that's
bullshit.
15.
Yep.
I do math.
First you poke me with a stick, and then you poke me with a stick again? What is this?
What is up with this?
That's crazy.
There wasn't anything in the brochure about this. Yeah, I think the spider is just gonna take itself and, like, back up, but it's also, like, semi-climbing a tree while it does it. It doesn't need to look where it's going, it knows. So, it hasn't fully left, but it's just, like, hanging out on a tree now. Solis, it's your turn.
Sacred Flame.
Oh, okay, cool.
That 20.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, you just full damage at that point. Fuck whatever I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
So that's 16.
16.
Oh, jeez. Alright, well. Man, poor spider. Still kicking, but, like, oh, jeez, it's super scratched up, and, like, the parts where the sacred flame kind of magically burned it, it's, like, bleeding green ooze, and it's just a bad scene. And I think that with Phoenix's turn, he's gonna shoot it with an arrow.
Yeah.
Look at all that sweet character shoot noises. Yeah, man, this thing is looking real bad. That was 6 points of damage.
Dang.
Yeah. Josh, what do you want to do?
Okay, I'm gonna try again with the Ray of Frost. So hopefully I'll hit it this time. I got a 13 plus 5, that's an 18.
Yep, that does it.
Yay! Finally. Okay, so 2d8. That's a 1. And a 4. 3 plus 1, that's 4.
Oh, 4 points of damage in total?
Yeah.
This thing is only barely kicking. You see one of its legs fall off.
Ugh.
You froze a leg off.
Shadowstalker just runs towards it. Oh boy, another leg!
Yeah.
Yummy stick, yummy stick!
I was just thinking about that.
Yeah, we stick.
Alright, Devora, it's your turn.
Longbow time.
Okay.
That's a 4 plus 7. I know that doesn't hit.
Nope, but you do get your second attack.
Extra check. That's a 14 plus 7.
That does it.
That's another 3 in total.
We're
3 in
just
total?
slowly
Yep.
killing this thing.
Yeah.
We don't mean to, kid. Slowly kill it.
The roll of the dice.
Alright, and now it's the spider's turn. And one of its other legs is, like, not really connecting super well to the rest of its body.
Oh, no.
And it kind of decides, like, you know, my friend Jeff just got set on fire. And Tommy was basically annihilated. I think I'm gonna go.
Can it, though? Its speed is, like, reduced, isn't it?
Wouldn't its speed be reduced? Because didn't it get hit by just by 2 Ray of Frosts? Successful Ray of Frosts?
Well, you didn't let me finish, because it just slowly climbs up the rest of the tree. So, like, it's not really completely out of sight, but, like, you know, it's up there in the tree now. You can hear it making little whimpering noises. So, Solis, it's your turn. The spider is basically gone. Do you want to keep fighting it, or do you want to let it go?
If it's out of range, then it's all good.
I mean, it's still a little bit in range. You can fire at it if you really wanted to.
Yeah, just let it go.
Is everyone cool about letting it go?
I don't think it'll heal up anytime soon.
Honestly, I'd kind of like to try one more shot at hitting it.
Is Solis' inner pacifism working?
Yeah, Josh just wants the spider away from him, so he's gonna let it go too.
Okay,
The
the
guy.
Phoenix can either take it or leave it, but considering the situation, he might decide to take a step back. Devora, I will give you one
Poor
more
guy is
shot.
fucking terrified and shaking.
We'll get to Josh in a moment.
So that's an 18 in total.
Yeah, that does it.
Oh boy.
That's a 4 plus 2.
You kill it. Like, you send an arrow flying right at it, and, like, pierces right through its head. And then the spider falls out of the tree and just dies right on the ground.
Oh my god.
With a little bit of a splat.
Oh, this is so disgusting.
It is very gross. But that is the end of your encounter. Josh, are you doing okay? You're right there.
No.
This is the only way I can cope.
Alright, let's go. I just walk away from the dead spider. Come on, Shadow Stalker!
Shadow Stalker has 2 spider legs in its mouth. It can
Yeah.
barely hold on to both of them. But, like, he's trying real hard. He is a good boy with some good taste sticks.
Good boy, Shadow Stalker. You did so well in that fight.
Is Shadow Stalker okay, by the way? Because he took a bit of damage.
Yeah, he's fine. He still has 11 HP.
You sure
Okay.
you don't need a little touch up? Because I can do some cure
You
wounds.
can absolutely heal everybody if you really want to. Go ahead.
Please become
Nobody's
the
stopping
veterinarian.
you.
The veterinarian that we all need.
Okay, so cure wounds. I did this before. I looked it up before. Oh, that was guiding bolt. Cure wounds.
That'd be a very different situation if you used Guiding Bolt instead of heal.
Fatality. Okay, so cure wounds. I basically have unlimited cure wounds because it's a divinity, basically.
That's beautiful.
Yep, it is. So it is 1d8 plus my spellcasting, so let me just roll that real quick. It's a
Is that going to be
7.
for everybody or just Shadow Stalker?
I guess it could be for everybody. It's an 11 plus 7, so 11 plus 4. So 7 plus 4, so 11. Oh, math.
Cool.
Okay.
Shadow Stalker's back up to full health.
Same here.
And I'm basically almost just like 3 points shy, but I'm cool.
I'm back.
Okay.
I'm back to full health too.
Yeah, Phoenix is fine.
Cool.
Solis, how are you doing on health?
I
health?
don't think I ever got hit. I got webbed.
Oh, cool. Yeah. I don't think you or Phoenix took any damage in that fight.
Very
They didn't.
fortunate.
Not from a lack of trying, though. Those spiders wanted to eat at you guys, too.
Yeah, Solis is just very sticky.
Yeah. Oh, that's gonna be a gross feeling for the rest of the day. Alright, yeah. Phoenix is also just, like, trying to comfort Josh a little bit. Mostly just by just, like, steering him away from the rest of the spider remains.
Yeah. All
Like,
right,
just
let's
walk this
go.
way. It'll be fine.
Let's just go.
Oh man, poor Josh.
Yeah, I doubt Josh likes this very much.
He hates it. This is hell for him.
This is the worst.
Yeah.
Thanks, I hate it.
That's to write a strongly worded letter to Regina
Thanks,
about how
I wanna
he doesn't like
die.
spiders. He sent me to a forest full of spooky spiders. Why would you do this to me? To your own flesh and blood.
Hello, everyone. This is Robust. How about those woods, huh? It seems like everyone is still stuck in a sticky situation. And to everyone who just groaned at my pun, you're welcome. Anyway, just to let you all know, I'm currently moving to an undisclosed location. Most of my equipment has already been packed, but I've already got several episodes finished or currently working on, so episode releases should still hopefully come out as normal. But just in case there's any delay, I'll definitely let you know. Moving details aside, do you know what's my favorite thing? Ad sequences. And Toffee has a bunch of it. Do you want to be notified of episode releases, campaign content, and also some sweet art from all of us artists? Then please follow us at Twitter and Tumblr at TofeCast. That's TofeCast. If you'd like to support this podcast, then please check out toffeecast.tumblr.com/support. From there, you can check out our official Redbubble, where we're currently planning out new merch as we speak. There's also our coffee page, where you can donate the price of a cup of coffee to keep us going. And of course, we have our Patreon, where we offer rewards such as access to episodes early, unreleased art, and even bloopers. Every purchase or donation helps us to buy better equipment and improve the show, so if you have any money to spare, we'd really appreciate it. And shout out to our singular patron. Thank you so much for your support. Alright, I've said everything that I've needed to say, so I'll let you get back to the episode. As always, thank you so much for listening, and enjoy. Bye!
Alright, so you guys continue on your path, and it takes about another hour, but you can see a large house on the horizon. It looks sort of like a two-family house rather than like a fancy mansion-y type thing. And the closer you get to it, the more rough it begins to look. There's like a tree leaning against the roof, and it's causing parts of the house to break. The shutters are in tatters and are partially broken in places.
Oh.
There's like a fine layer of dirt and grime just all over the house.
Oh, this is...
The house is practically covered in spiderwebs.
Great. Perhaps.
This house looks condemned.
Mhm.
But as far as you can tell, this is the destination.
Yeah.
Oh,
Great.
lovely.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So what do you guys want to do?
Go into the house, I guess, or just go up and knock on the door.
Mm-hmm.
The door is covered in spiderwebs. You try to knock, and the spiderwebs tries to grab onto you, just a little bit.
They're just spider webs.
They're big spiderwebs.
Then nope.
Extra sticky.
Did you not see the spiders you were fighting?
Then nope. No.
Like these-
Josh is
Devora
saying
just
the
kind of takes out a short sword and, like, just kind of cuts away the spider webs.
The spiderwebs grab onto your sword and won't let go now.
Josh is saying to fuck away from those webs.
Hey, can somebody set these webs on fire just real quick, please?
Does anybody have fire? Just fire.
I have Sacred Flame, but I don't think that actually counts.
I think I'm the only one that has it. I have Fireball.
Just burn it all. Burn it all, Josh.
Just burn it. I mean, you were really good at burning that spider, so burning the spiderweb should be no big deal.
That was a poorly executed idea.
Just burn the spider webs, Josh. I'll be cool. I'll be fine.
Okay. And he does cast Firebolt at the spider web.
I would assume I'd have to make a dex saving throw just to make sure I don't get burned.
You could also just step out of the
You
way.
could just step out of the way.
Yeah.
Aren't the spider webs grabbing onto both my hand and my sword?
Just your hand a little bit. You can try to pull away from the spider web.
Yeah. First.
Okay, that's what I do.
Makes a dex saving throw for me to get away from the spider web.
That's a 13 plus 5, but I believe with Natural Explorer I do get advantage?
Okay.
No, that's using a
No.
So you got
intelligence
an
or wisdom.
18.
It doesn't matter. You are able to pull your hand away. Your sword is still like connected to the web, but your
Okay.
hand is out.
Yeah, and then I cast Firebolt.
Nice. You cast Firebolt, and all of the spider webs sort of catch on fire and then disintegrate. Luckily, the rest of the house doesn't get any damage.
That's
But
good.
yeah,
Okay, that's good.
now you can walk freely into this lovely abode.
Devora knocks on the door.
There's no answer.
I guess we're just gonna have to go in.
Yes, breaking and entering.
Yeah, technically.
It's only breaking and entering if people live there.
You don't know that.
Devora, how familiar are you with the concept of breaking and entering? That you know that distinction.
Roll a history check. See the difference between breaking in.
Devora just opens the door.
I mean, for Phoenix, it's like, it's only breaking and entering if you get caught, but, I mean, that works too. Alright, so once you guys get past the web and you step into the house proper, you can immediately tell that despite the shabby appearance of the outside, the inside is actually relatively pleasant. Like, everything is full of furniture, and it seems to be, like, relatively modern stuff. It's completely covered in dirt and dust. Like, no one's been here for a while. But everything is, like, really, really nicely put. In fact, you guys seem to have, like, walked into a living room type situation. There's a couple of couches. There's a little coffee table and a rug. You can see photos all over the walls, and they seem like family photo type deals. More specifically, on that little coffee table, there's a little statue of a woman with her hand stretched out, and there seems to be like flowers just kind of circling around her in this little statue thing.
Investigation check on the statue.
Once you guys step a little bit more into this house, you hear a voice, but you can't really tell where it's coming from. I see a few nosy kids have decided to break into my home. If you wish to proceed, you must pass my tests, but be warned, not many survive the trials.
Okay, so I knocked and nobody answered?
So it was breaking and entering.
Irrelevant!
Second point of order. We're actually here on behalf of Queen Regina,
Doesn't sound familiar.
ruler of the Kingdom of the Falling Stars.
That part sounds familiar.
The note.
She sent us here to retrieve one of the crystals. We have a note to prove it.
Well then. If you truly have been sent by the Kingdom of the Fallen Stars, then surely you can pass these trials. Prove your worth to me, and then I shall give you the crystals.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, just as long as it doesn't involve spiders, I'm good.
Josh, don't say that. Then he'll make it involve spiders.
Regina, I love you, but your map and your note did nothing.
Hey, we found the place, so the map wasn't completely useless.
Yeah, but you're like the Chuck Norris of Forest.
Oh man, yeah, so you guys are now in this room. As far as you can tell, no, it's just a room.
Okay, I did say I wanted to do an investigation check on the statue.
Okay.
And I rolled a
Yes.
19 plus 1, so I got a 20.
That is a super cool investigation thing. So you examine this little statue very carefully, and this looks like it's a part of some type of mechanism. You might have to do a thing in order to properly activate it. But because you are like investigating so good, you see at the bottom of the statue, there's actually a small little inscription. Give me a second. I'm gonna send it to you.
Oh, neat.
Ooh.
Okay. Emblem of youth and innocence, with walls surrounded for defense, yet by no worldly care oppressed, I boldly spread my charms around, till some rude lover breaks the mold, and rudely clasps me in my breast. Here soon I sicken and decay, my beauty lost, I'm turned away. Who am I?
And with your super cool investigation, not only do you get to read that beautiful inscription, but do you actually identify some of the flowers that are just sort of scattered around the base of the statue?
And what be the things?
The things are the pause, so I can just throw it into the chat. So the flowers include daffodil, lilac, a rose, jasmine, and a cherry blossom.
Okay, so it has to do with the emblem of youth and innocence.
It's not a rose.
Can I do a nature check to figure out flower meanings?
It's not a cherry blossom.
I think like for you to do that, you might also need to roll a history check along with the nature check.
I mean, I would still like to roll a nature check just so I can remember.
Yeah,
I'm still going to look this shit up, but I just need a nature check.
Okay.
Alright.
That's a 13 plus 5, that's an 18 on a nature check for flowers.
An 18? Okay, cool.
I could probably do a history check.
You can do a history check or like a nature check.
I think nature would be
Devora,
more this because they are flowers.
Okay.
They are flowers, but also meaning is given to flowers relatively arbitrarily.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do a history check.
Yeah. So now I have to properly look up all of these flowers because
I can help and look up some of them too.
Okay, so that's an 11 plus 5. That's a 16 for me.
Actually, the one thing I can tell you about all of these flowers that you just kind of instinctively know is that all of these flowers are actually symbolic of various types of love.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just all of them. That's the one thing that they all definitely have in common is that they're all about love to certain extents.
All right.
Okay, so let's see. So daffodils are symbolize rebirth and new beginning. I'm gonna make like a little note about this in the thing while I look these up.
Also, I just decided to look these up on my own, and daffodil, one of the kind of Google replacements when you start typing what it means gay, so that's hilarious. I figured I can give you that as a freebie, because that's just funny.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, gonna go look up lilacs next.
Rose,
White
jasmine.
lilac specifically symbolizes innocence. But it also means it's like reminds the receiver of first love. Of course, rose is like romance, unless we're going into rose colors.
Oh god, rose. Fuck god. Are the flowers any specific colors?
They're all black.
Yeah, they're all rotten because some butthole picked them up and used them as like a corsage.
Didn't put them in
not a corsage.
Didn't put them in the water.
Yep.
Yep.
Put them in a nice space.
Okay, so I'm looking up jasmine, and it says it symbolizes beauty and sensuality.
Cherry blossom.
In some cultures, jasmine represents appreciation and good luck. When used in religious ceremonies, jasmine represents purity.
I also want to point out really fast that flower meanings, like I said before, are relatively arbitrary.
Mm-hmm.
So it might not be incredibly helpful to dive so closely into the meanings behind each flower.
I'm just doing so because of the poem and everything, and these flowers are being presented to us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know,
hell?
but this is my DM's way of saying that you guys might be barking up the wrong tree.
Okay.
Are those the only flowers located in the room?
Yes.
Candace, you know those little like yellow and white flowers that are all over the island?
Hmm?
Those are, I guess, those are apparently a type of jasmine.
The one that you usually tuck behind your ear?
Yes.
Oh. Isn't that? Wait, Hawaiian?
Yeah, I know. I looked up jasmine and the picture was there, and I'm like, oh.
Oh yeah, it is. Oh, those smell so good.
They do.
Oh yeah, it makes sense. It's just like their petals are whiter.
Okay, fresh emotional glow.
Okay, so I just made little notes about the meanings just in case. I just want to. Okay, so emblem of youth and is there anywhere specific where the flowers need to go, or would we just put them into the statue's arms?
You don't have to worry about where to put it.
Just the order, I guess?
I mean, the statue has its hand outstretched, so I mean, it's not like rocket surgery about where it's supposed to go.
Just in the arms, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess we should put them in a certain order?
Could be that.
I thought you would just pick one flower.
I mean, it says, "Who am I?" So
Okay,
it probably
yeah.
isn't all of them.
So let's see. Emblem of youth and innocence, with walls surrounded for defense. By no word.
Wait,
wait. Oppressed.
Wait. Doesn't roses have like thorns to them?
Roses specifically usually have thorns, but
Mm-hmm.
sicken and decay, my beauty lost and turned away. Yeah, those last two are a little more difficult because that can be for literally any kind of flower.
Yeah, emblems of youth and innocence. Emblems of youth and innocence. So the first one could easily be known as the
If we're gonna go,
I'm thinking it's either a rose or daffodil.
with walls surrounded for defense. Yet by no
Do
way
you guys
do
want
care
to take a risk?
I boldly spread my charms around.
until some rude lover breaks the mound and rudely clasps me to his breast. Here soon I sicken and decay, my beauty lost, I'm turned away. Who am I?
What flowers are usually made in used for corsages?
No,
Well,
corsages are around your wrist.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's rose.
I think it's rose or daffodil. And my reasoning is because lilac, jasmine, and cherry blossom are too small to actually like pin to your
Yeah.
shirt properly or like your pocket.
Yeah,
It's a
I
lot
still
worse.
say it's rose.
what are they called when you put them on the chest?
Buttoneers.
Buttoneers is what it's called?
Yes. That's what it's called. I'm gonna like copy the word and just paste it.
I think I'm gonna go with rose.
I mean, the lover part also works out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's usually roses. Common flowers for those are carnations, chrysanthemums, a certain type of orchid, many calla
orchids.
lilies, and roses. So, rose?
Yeah, I can go.
Are we gonna go with rose?
Yeah, I'm going with rose.
Okay. Devora gently picks up the rose and puts it in the statue's arms.
The statue kind of shimmies a little bit, and then out from the base drops a little key.
Sweet.
Nice.
Devora picks up the key.
I knew it was a rose.
I bet it like they picked that flower for a prom date and it went really, really bad. That's why the statue is so offended.
The voice returns like, "I'll have you know that all of my prom dates were very happy and pleased with me. Thank you very much." You still have no idea where that voice is coming from, but
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you have a key. So I guess we can investigate.
Time to
the
look
room.
around for a locked door.
there is a door. There's just a door.
Okay.
Straight
He
ahead.
goes to the door and uses the key on it.
Yep.
Okay.
Door swings open, and it sort of just leads into like this very small hallway. It's not really a proper hallway. You can get past it in like less than 10 steps.
Okay.
Cool. So just going through the hallway then.
Yeah, you guys walk through, and the floor kind of creaks as you guys walk. But about 3 steps in, you feel your feet slip a little bit. Dexterity saving throws.
Uh-oh. Wait, I have a +1 dexterity.
That's a 13 plus 5, and I think I actually no.
That is a 16 plus 1.
18 in total.
I got a 17.
Okay. Phoenix got a 19.
Nice.
Solis, what'd you get?
Let me double check. It was a 14 plus 1, so 15.
Okay. Yeah, you guys are all able to move out the way as like one of the floorboards just kind of caves in a little bit.
Oh.
Well,
Yeah.
cool.
Here we go.
Yeah, you guys are able to walk around it pretty easily, though. onto the next room.
Thank you for listening to Tales of Familial Eternity. The music in this episode featured songs from Ross Bugden and Kevin MacLeod. Additional music is from YouTube's audio library. Links are available in the description. If you like this episode, please leave a comment or message and tell us what you think. And if you'd like to learn more about our characters as well as the campaign, then please follow us at TofeCast at both Twitter and Tumblr for more information.